Oh, it's new.
Oh, it's new and exciting and
Oh,
weird.
it's scary and new and exciting and weird. Tim, welcome back to
Same
Two
host.
Blokes from Blighty. Tim is not new, scary, exciting, or weird.
No, I am. It's kind of exciting and weird, but as is the theme, as is the format of 2BFB, we're changing it up. It's going through changes.
We're going through changes.
Changes.
I'm not syncing that up in the edit. It's going to go as it was, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim, how are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Very, very, very good. Looking forward to season 12 of Two Blokes from Blighty. As you did describe earlier, it is new and exciting and weird.
Shiny, possibly matte finish.
Ooh, eggshell.
Eggshell.
But we're gonna change up how Two Blokes from Blighty is done, and you know, I like how transparent we are with our listeners. So let's talk about why, and then we'll see how you're doing, Tim, and then we'll get into what the episodes will look like in the future. Sound good?
Sounds gravy, babe.
Cool. So the back end of last season, I sat there editing, and I thought, I don't really need to listen to this because I know exactly what's coming up next. I know it's different because we recorded it, but I felt like we hadn't changed up the format for 11 seasons. We built on it. We kind of adapted it a little bit, but it all began to feel a little bit samey.
A bit
homogenized, and I felt let's go back to what Two Blokes from Blighty was at the start, which is completely off the rails, completely out there and wacky and weird.
What was that?
I have
That's the weird bell.
That's the weird bell. No, I have I have a green screen.
Yeah.
None of this behind me is real. I have a green screen, but it's not up at the moment. And the frame for that is underneath my desk. And I fiddle with things, Tim. And I was fiddling with it with my feet, and my toe got stuck in one of the things. And then when I got the thing out, I've done it again, so it might make the noise again. It's fine. When I got my toe out, it went clank.
Clank. I'm a fidget cube and a Rubik's Cube kind of guy.
I'm a fidget cube in a Rubik's Cube world, Tim. So, Tim, that's why we changed it. We're going to make it so that we have a more bigger, overarching idea for these episodes. Don't worry, we're not going to be taking it down like big, serious topics. There's still going to be loads of laughs, loads of jokes. You can still check us out on video on YouTube and Spotify.
I might even cry a little.
Yeah, we probably will cry at some point.
I mean, I will.
Tim cries most times, but
yeah,
that's
mostly when the episode's done. I feel like it always ends too soon.
But yeah, so we're going to do that. But Tim, I am always going to start off because I like asking you on a Wednesday, how are you doing? What have you been doing since we last recorded 2 weeks ago?
It's been a very busy couple of months for me.
Okay. Well, 2 weeks is what I asked. So let's keep to our strict parameters.
Sorry.
I'm joking. You talk about what you like.
Penn and I have done a lot of traveling over the last couple of months. Mm-hmm. We've decided to keep things at home for the last couple of weeks just because we've been back and forth to Newcastle and Manchester and Birmingham. Just, there was basically a month and a half, 2 months where there wasn't a weekend we weren't at home.
Yeah.
So we've been taking it a little bit easy on the weekends. I've been doing web dev stuff, coming up with ideas, putting things. Excuse me, sorry, I've just opened a cider.
And that made you just opening the cider made you burp. So imagine what the rest of the episode's got in store for.
I necked a cider last night and got very gaseous.
He's a gassy lad.
I was a gassy lad, and it's the non-alcoholic stuff as well, so it's good.
You said that like you were trying to justify it to your AA sponsor.
Please, I need to keep my pin that they've given me. But no, just work has been busy. I have been busy. I've been training because I've got EVO France in a week.
When do you go?
I fly out.
When is your house free so that I can rob you?
Well, audience, my address is. No, I fly out on the 9th. Yeah, the 9th,
Feel
and
like you
then
should
land back
know
on the
this,
13th.
Tim.
Probably should.
And where
Probably
is
should.
so EVO France? I'm guessing it's Paris because that's the only thing that's in France.
Ooh, no, it's Nice.
Oh, nice,
It's nice. It's in
nice,
Nice.
nice. It's
So
neat.
if I get knocked out of the tournament, I'll take a quick trip over to Monaco and check out what that's like there, and then come back.
I've heard that Monaco is really lovely if you want to go somewhere and feel fat and poor.
I could be taken down a peg.
Well, because it's like this tax haven that's full of
Mm.
like supermodels and the beautiful rich folk.
Mm.
If you go there on a day trip, apparently you are just fat, ugly, and poor.
Oh, I need that feeling. I want to experience
I'm
that.
craving it. So it's in
Yeah.
Nice.
It's in
Walk me
Nice.
through your journey. No, not your journey. I don't care about your journey. I get on a plane and then I sit
Get
on the plane and then
sit
I
for
fly.
2 hours.
So you're going to Nice. Where are you staying?
I've got a Airbnb booked in like central Nice.
Is it just you?
It's just me.
Okay. And what are you going to be doing when you're not at the festival?
I mean, I'm probably going to explore Nice for a little bit, see what's what. Apparently, I was reading an interview with the mayor of Nice, who, like, the guys who are organizing Evo have been like doing interviews with like local community figures, including the mayor, who's saying like, yes, the city of Nice is going to be adorned in Evo colors. There's going to be
Nice.
pop-up fighting game events all over the city. I'm expecting that involves some sort of IRL Tekken where we learn that Kazuma Mishima is real.
Yeah. I like to think of
but-
it like a random event. Like someone will just be a dickhead in Nice at some point, and you just
Oh,
have
it's
to
just
go
like
and
Tekken.
Kamehameha them.
Yeah, beat the shit out of them. Oh my god, it's just like Virtual Fighter.
Oh my god.
So Evo is on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to be there for grand finals. I want to be there for grand finals because that's the good stuff.
But you're competing, right?
I'm competing. I'm hoping I'll do okay, knowing I'm not going to make finals.
Okay.
Or anything.
Okay.
I know that because I'm not the world's best fighting player or anything. But I'm hoping to do okay in my pool across the two games I'm playing, which is Guilty Gear and Tekken.
Can you wear a shirt that says "Listen to Two Blokes from Blighty"?
If you can get one to me, I will. But I don't think the French will be able to read it.
Can you get one that says "Le deux frères from Angleterre did do a big podcast"?
Is that French?
It was two brothers from England. No, from England, and then the words "do a podcast" in English.
I don't think that'd lead them anywhere.
No.
No, I don't think it would. It's funny how if you don't name the brand in an advert, people don't know what you're advertising.
Yeah.
But so I'll be competing in Guilty Gear Strive and Tekken 8. I'm expecting to get my ass absolutely handed to me in one of them because that's the way it always goes.
In French.
In French this time, so that'll be fun. And then I'm going to wander around, check out some stuff, maybe check out Monaco, see what's what, and then fly home on Monday.
Nice. Are you
what about you, Joe?
Expecting to hear the words?
Hold on.
I'm just.
Is that when Bembo?
Oh my god, he's from the billboard.
He's from I know him from the billboard.
Are you expecting to hear?
Sorry, France.
Don mon ton curl, don moi ton curl, which is "give me your ass" in French. listen, this is it.
Donne-moi ton cul.
Donne-moi ton cul.
No, but I will learn it.
I would be wary about saying that to people in France because it sounds like you're going to assault them.
Well, let me win.
Let's to avoid all liability. Let's say that is not the case.
Of course. Of course.
So sorry. You're playing Guilty Gear and Tekken.
Yep.
Which one are you hoping to do well in? I mean, both of them,
Guilty Gear,
obviously. But which one are you thinking you'll do better in?
I'm thinking I'll do better in Guilty Gear just because I put more time and stock into it. But I did better than I thought I would do in Tekken in the last tournament I was at, and worse in Strive. So we will see.
We will see.
What about you, Joey? Enough about my waffle. What about your waffle?
My waffle. Car's dead.
Car's dead.
Back end of last season, I was going through some car woes. And so I don't remember how much I've told on the podcast, but it's a new season and everyone is as short term memory as I am. Why do many words when some words do good?
Yeah. Why use many word when few do trick?
When few do trick. Just like our good president says. Not my president. So
literally not my president.
Quite literally not our president. Otherwise this would be called Two Blokes from trying to think of Two Blokes from
Hell.
Two Blokes from Boston.
Yeah. I'm walking
Forget
here.
about it.
My cousin's Mark Wahlberg.
As is everyone in Boston.
Yeah. Everyone's related to Mark Wahlberg.
So we had a Hyundai, and you'll notice my phrase there, Tim. We had.
Past tense for those who are keeping up.
Glad you're on our page. So we had this Hyundai, and the engine light came on about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, over the course of the last month, I've learned if your check engine light comes on,
go and get your engine checked.
Probably check the engine.
Now, the last time I saw your car, by the way, was when we went to the Tewkesbury Ren Fair, and you pulled into the car park with the engine screaming from the temperature.
No, I didn't.
You did, and I remember saying, "Oh, I always get concerned if my car makes that noise because of the fans."
Nah, mine doesn't. Mine was fine then.
Oh.
It's absolutely fine then. You're making things up there, Tim.
No.
You're dressed as a warlock and you're talking shite.
What's that
It's not in reference to anything. It's just quite literally what happened.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying now I'm dressed as a warlock.
No, you were dressed as a warlock and now you're talking shite. So check your check engine is what I'm saying. If your check engine light comes on, check that bloody engine.
It's pretty important.
But don't, and I'm going to fucking name and shame them, don't check your check engine with Prestwood Garages near Stourbridge.
Fuck those guys.
Because they are pricks.
What happened?
We paid them £650
Whip.
to check the check engine.
Yep.
They changed the sensor.
Yep.
We turned the car on the next day. Guess what we're being told to do again?
Check the engine.
We take it to another garage.
Yep.
Car go dead.
Car bad.
Car bad. Not car good. Car bad.
Car not good.
So, by this point, the next stage of what we needed to do is going to cost us probably upwards of £1,500. Not worth it on our car.
Sure.
For reference, there was a defect with our car when it was made, and all the paint fell out with the body, and they just did not want to hang out together. So there was paint missing. The engine's fucked. When you pay for something like your engine and you get it working at full capacity, yeah, great. This is a 10-year-old car. So the rest of the cars go, fucking hell, this engine's doing bits. I'm going to have to die. So you have to spend more money on it. So we thought, no, I don't want to do that.
Like, you're kind of stopping the sunk cost fallacy in its tracks.
I am. It's a money pit. And I don't want a money pit. Not unless it's money that other people are putting on me.
I'm in the pit, throw money at me.
That's what I want. So,
Not coins.
Not coins. Notes only.
Yeah. Or cards.
No, cards aren't that useful to me. I know you've got contactless, but then people claim it back and you stole from me.
Yeah, but I've got the product, so
so sucks to be you. But so we went and the idea was that Friday just gone. So we're recording this on a Sunday. So 2 days ago, my wife and I would go and we'd try out cars, test drive cars, and we'd buy a car. And the idea was that we would do a thing called part exchange, where we part exchange our car in return for some money against a new one. I put the key in the engine and I try and start it, and the car goes and dies.
Okay.
So we got a taxi to the place. We drove 3 cars because My God, cars are much more expensive than they have any right being.
Sure, yeah.
We went with a decent budget, and when we got there and we looked at the prices, we thought we can get fuck all here. So,
Dealership number 2.
well, so we stayed at this place and we test drove a couple of cars, and one of the cars, we didn't really know exactly what we needed. We needed a bigger car that we had and that was safe for our son.
Sure.
So he brought us out the most boring car you've ever known to man, and we test drove it, and it was boring. It was
Sure. Beige, if beige was a car.
And he kept going, but this is the manager's special, so it's a good price. And they're like, yes, but it's shit.
It's boring as sin.
We found another manager's special, which was a BMW.
Oh.
Boy, how did I want that BMW. But it didn't meet the second criteria of our only 2 criteria. It's not safe for the son. So the dream died as it began.
Sure.
So we got a different car, a safe, sensible, nice car, and then we went to discuss the price, and it was $1.50 more expensive than the BMW.
What?
And we were like, we would buy this if you can make it the same price as that BMW. And he went, no, I can't do it.
Then no, I ain't buying.
Basically what I said, look, I'm really sorry. We're going to have to go elsewhere. And he got really shirty with us. The guy was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, that's the car we want. I've seen it cheaper elsewhere. I'm going to have a look elsewhere. And he said, blah, blah, blah. Right, there's the door. And he said the words, there's the door.
Thanks for telling me.
So I went towards the door with my wife and our mother. Not mine and my wife's mother, mine and your mother. They're just really gonna hammer that home. And by the time that we got towards the door, the salesman had a manager, and he was like, "Are you leaving? You don't have a you haven't bought
a car.
You bought a car." And we were like, "Oh well, we found one we like, but it's outside of our price range." And blah, blah, blah. He's like, "What is your price range?" And we said, "Look, the dealer has said you can't get it any lower, so we're walking. We don't want to overstretch ourselves here." And he goes, "Have you thought about this car? It's in the manager's special." I was like, "Yes, we test drove that. It's boring and crap. There's a reason it's in the manager's special." And he went, "What about this car?" And the guy went, "That one's actually already sold." And then I was like, "Okay." And then he went, "Have you thought about this car?" And he named this car. And we stopped and looked at this car. And then out of nowhere, the salesman went, "They won't have that one. Their mum doesn't like a 3-cylinder." I was like, she has never said that.
Yeah, those words have never left her mouth. Thanks.
He really hated mum, this guy. He really hated mum. And then I said, look, we're not getting anywhere here. We've got to go because our son's finishing school. I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
And we got out the doors. And this is one of those places that has a door that welcomes you in, and someone stands there and goes, "Oh, hello, welcome. We're going to show you around lots of cars that you can't afford today."
Yeah.
And then you go into another door, set of automatic doors, and it's a big room of cars.
It's a showroom.
On the way out, obviously, you go out to the foyer bit, and we said, "Right, thank you very much. Might come back if..." Blah, blah, blah. We got outside the second set of doors, and the guy who I assume owns the dealership came literally running after us.
Oh my God.
And I was like...
Stop, you've stolen this car.
I was like, "Is everything all right?" He said, "Could you not find what you wanted today?" I was like, "We found a car. It was really nice. We would have bought it, but it's just outside of our price range." And he was like, "Maybe we could do a deal." And I said, "Well, the last 2 people I've spoken to couldn't do a deal." And he went, "Which one?" And I said, "Oh, it's this one." I went, no, we can't do a deal." So I went, "Okay, we'll see you later." And we left. Yep. But I was literally chased out of the place by a man trying to sell me a car. We then went on to a website that I'm not naming because they're not fucking paying us.
Well, no.
Found the same car that we test drove and liked with 25,000 less miles for $2,000 cheaper.
Oh, fine. So yeah, go for it.
We got that, and we will be carful again on Friday.
How exciting.
Which is good. But it does mean I went to the football today, Tim.
Yep.
Normally, it takes me an hour and a half to get there because I like to be early, and an hour to get back, which is fine. I like the time in the car. I can listen to the radio. I can put podcasts on. It is in my domain.
Yeah, you're in your little bubble.
Do you know what is not my own little bubble? Is the train.
Nope.
My God, why?
I hate public transport now.
Why do people think that because I'm sat in a big tin can with them and their farts that I want to speak with them? Everyone that got near me. Can I go near the doors first? I've got arthritis. I was like, you're nearer the doors than I am anyway. You don't need to ask me this.
Sure.
A man stood with his son. The brakes went on and the son stumbled, didn't fall over. And he looked at me. My headphones are on. I've got 2 headphones in. It's quite obvious.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to heavy metal, loud music. And he looks me in the eyes and he goes, these trains aren't very safe for children, are they? And I had to go, sorry, mate, just got some music on. What did you say? And he went, these trains aren't very safe for children, are they? I was like, I don't know. I'm not sat in a chair like a child should be.
Also, I'm not a child.
Yeah, they're just people talking to me. Like, what? People didn't used to talk to me, Tim.
No.
Why are they doing it now?
I think I mentioned this in Two Blokes and Blighty when I was coming back from work one day on the train, and this guy asked me what stop we're at. I was like, "Oh, we're at this stop." And he tries to get off, and he noticed the coin that I have on my necklace. I've got a 5 yen coin on my necklace because it's a symbol of luck in Japan.
Mm-hmm. It's a symbol of virginity here, if you wanted to know.
Yeah, no, totally. It's like a bubble shield. It protects me. And he's just like, "Oh, you've got a coin necklace." I was like, "Yeah, it's a 5 yen piece." He goes, "Oh yeah, I don't believe in the yen," and just went on this rant about like how he doesn't believe in foreign currency. And I was like, "Well, it's real. I'm wearing it."
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. People on public transport, and this is me absolutely being elitist and being in the very privileged position of having my own car.
Mm-hmm.
People on public transport might be the most crazy people out there.
Yes.
And I mean that in the nicest way because I've had some, I'm going to say, interesting interactions with people on public transport, but I do not miss it.
No, I don't either. I don't either, and I will never go back regularly unless I have to.
Unless we have to.
Right, Tim. Anything else happened in the last 2 weeks?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
Can't really think of anything.
Well, that's fine. Before we get into the meat of today's episode, let's hear from our friends over at Talking Smack.
Hey Josh, I'm finally ready to do something fun every Wednesday.
Alex, finally! We're going to talk superheroes, movies, animation, comics, and much, much more, right?
Yes, but we're also going to talk Star Trek.
Make it so, my friend. Catch Talking Smack every Wednesday on your podcatcher of choice. We'll see you there, Smackheads.
Hey, and if you're not listening to Talking Smack, what are you doing with your life?
What are you doing?
They just did a retrospective look on a few films. So there was Jumanji, Judge Dredd, Batman and Robin. Hilarious. Brilliant podcast episode. You should really check them out.
Awesome.
And also, they're just the nicest. They're just the nicest guys.
Lovely bunch of champs.
Yeah, so welcome to T-Smack, home of the T-Smack. Check them out on all of your good podcast providers. Now, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
Hello.
Two Blokes from Blighty has this big change now. And we're going to go into do these bigger subjects. And I thought, Tim, the trees are turning orange and red. The conkers are falling.
What's happening?
The squirrels are filing away the nuts for winter.
They're being kicked against trees after a successful roll.
Nat 20, kick a squirrel. That's how it goes.
I did get a Nat 20 on the squirrel in Baldur's Gate yesterday.
Nice. Does it do anything differently?
No, I feel like it kicks harder, though. It feels like it's got more weight to it.
Good. And I thought one of the things that stops in the autumn and the winter is festivals.
Yes.
So, Tim, you've been to a couple of festivals. You're going to EVO. Different kind of festival, but still a fighting game festival.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first festival and then your best festival.
It was Sonosphere 2010 in Nebworth.
Nice.
and the best festival I've been to was Sonosphere 2010 in Nebworth.
Nice.
I don't know if do you remember the headliners for that year?
Well, Linkin Park was one of them.
It was not. That was a different year. Let me get the exact poster. Sonosphere 2010 lineup UK. The headliners on this very low res poster I've found. Hold on.
Deadmau5, Rammstein.
Rammstein, Iron Maiden, Placebo, Pendulum, Papa Roach, Alice in Chains, Anthrax, Slayer, Lacuna Coil, Medina Lake, Iggy and the Stooges, Motley Crue, Alice Cooper, Apocalyptica, and Churasas. Oh, and Gary Newman.
Nice.
That's a pretty good festival.
Who do you prefer, Gary Newman or Gary Oldman?
Well, Gary Oldman's very old, but so is Gary Newman. So I feel like Gary Newman's fibbing.
Yeah.
Whenever he introduces himself.
That is a slight on Gary Newman, so Gary Oldman automatically wins.
Yeah.
Good. Tim.
Also, he played a horrifically offensive portrayal of a dwarf in a movie.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Have you seen that film? Have you seen the clip of that?
We've talked about it on this.
Oh, it's horrific.
But it is funny.
It's undeniably funny, but fuck me, is it bad?
It is no. Okay. To be fair, it is bad. But it is funny. Right, but I thought we've done your dream holiday on an episode of Two Blokes from Blighty, Tim, where you took Payne around Vietnam and didn't allow her to eat for the entire trip.
Nope.
I like that you've gone to deny this now. Stop denying it. It's just how it is.
Well, I've learned, having done this podcast for many years, is if there's a joke about it, you just lean into it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe that will come back in some form or another.
Maybe that'll come back and bite me in the ass in 5 years.
Maybe. So I thought, let's talk about our dream festivals, Tim.
Yeah.
We're making up festivals for the listener. We're not taking this particularly seriously. We're not going to fund this. We're not going to say this is everything we'd ever want in a festival. But Tim, I've asked you to come up with a few things to just describe your festival, almost a sales pitch to me. And I have done the same. So I'm going to let you decide. Do you want to go? Actually, I want you to go first. I want you to tell me all about your festival. And then after we've both done it, I think we should decide which festival you'd rather go to.
Are we picking these apart as we go or afterwards?
Afterwards. Let's do all of yours, and then we'll do all of mine, and then we'll decide.
Okay.
I'm gonna make notes as we go. So if I'm not looking at you, I'm not being rude. I am making notes.
That's fine. So the festival name I've gone for is Oh, the Places Will Bembo Go presents Going Women.
Going Women.
Going Women.
Okay, cool.
That's WEMMIN apostrophe.
Okay, well, I spelled it as Going Wemming with a G, like a swimming, but it's actually Women.
Women. The festival, you asked me to highlight the festival gimmick, what it does different to other festivals. This festival is themed entirely around inconvenience while also being a tribute to me.
Okay, this is quite narcissistic, Tim.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So the festival also includes a giant Burning Man style statue, but with my face on it.
Okay, so you have. So we're going to the Festival of Inconvenience and Tim, called Going Women.
Yep.
And I've written Burning Face.
Yeah, and the band that performs the least well in the festivals, as judged by audience reaction, is placed inside the Burning Man when it's set on fire.
So an American Idol style voting system.
Yeah,
where
based purely on cheers.
Where at the end you kill a band.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Great place to cull the music industry.
So sorry, can I just check which band is going to agree to do this?
I'm gonna pitch it to the record labels to see which bands are like selling the least.
But like, what's the incentive for the band?
If they perform the best, they get £8 million.
Okay. So a couple of questions with that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the earlier bands in the day be at a distinct disadvantage?
No. And here's why.
I feel like this is being made up on the spot.
It is a bit. Here is why. the judging only starts after a certain amount of alcohol has been drunk at the festival.
So if you are in the initial bands, you're scot-free.
Yes, but equally, you have to get branded.
What?
if you get branded, take the branding, and you're not at risk of being burned to death. You get a little taste of the burn.
What's the brand of?
My face again,
Where?
wherever they please.
I'm still not seeing what the kind of appeal is here. If I'm on first, let's say I am bursting onto the indie scene. I'm in an indie band. It's called the Joey Fitz and the Happy Chorus, right?
Sure. Yep.
The Joey Fitz and the Happy Chorus have played Reading. We played Leeds. Second stage, early-ish. So like in terms of the music industry, quite good. I come to Gone Women and I see myself 12 o'clock on Friday. First band on the main stage. I think, wicked. I'm on the main stage and someone goes, just so you know, and they've not drank enough alcohol, so we are going to have to brand you. I think
Surely that's up to you to get those alcohol numbers up.
My first thought is, fuck off. No. Have you ever seen someone get branded?
Yeah, it sucks.
What? But why would they do it?
Exposure.
Literal skin exposure to infection, yeah.
And also career exposure.
So you think Gone Women is big enough that if someone gets branded, that's it. They've made it.
Yep.
That's not the answer I expected.
It's brand recognition.
Very, very good, Tim.
Okay. Well done.
I mean, I've got some questions. I don't think anyone would play, but
okay.
I'm gonna allow you to move on to the next point.
Well, hang on. Let me detail this inconvenient theme some more.
Okay.
All right. There are no labels on anything. There are no maps. There is nowhere to park for miles, and the best food is served at the top of the mountain in which the festival is located.
Sorry, hold on. I asked you for part of this. One of the questions I had is the location.
Yep.
Where the fuck is this?
It's Ben Nevis.
Just halfway up Ben Nevis?
No, like everything from like halfway up to the top.
And if the voting can't begin until the drinking begins and gets to a certain level, they need to climb Ben Nevis in order to get a drink in the first place.
Correct. It's not a matter of convenience. If anything, it's strictly inconvenience.
Okay. I mean, I have so many questions, but my brain won't jumble the letters up in my head to get together to what a question would actually be.
The only way to get there from the nearest car park is to walk or to piggyback off a local. If you're willing to make it there via triathlon, though, you'll get 5% off your ticket, not including VAT.
And how much is a ticket?
I'm going to say 200 for the early bird.
And the not early bird?
205.
So, sorry. If I make it to Ben Nevis via triathlon, is that possible?
I'm assuming so.
Where can I do the 10-mile swim or whatever it is?
That's up to you to work out. I'm not planning it for you.
I mean, as the planner of this festival, I feel like you should.
Nah, not the triathlon bit.
And who?
That's
how?
My remit.
What's the incentive for the locals to give you a piggyback?
They get 1% of all alcohol sales distributed amongst the whole country.
So all of the alcohol drunk. Is Ben Nevis in Scotland?
I think it's in Scotland.
I'm gonna have to check this.
I'm doing a quick check on this.
It is in Scotland.
Oh yeah, there you go.
If it's in Scotland, it's quite a healthy percentage.
Yeah, that's fine.
And how are you getting the rest of Scotland to agree to donate their money to the locals of Ben Nevis who are piggybacking not yet pissed up partygoers at Gone Women?
It's like a charity thing, isn't it? Like local community incentive.
Charity thing?
Well, the other option is the people walk.
I think most people would say that's the option that they should take.
That's fine then. Yeah, that's fine. The other thing about this festival, by the way, about Going Women, is you can only pay with Amex Platinum or Apple Pay, but by watch only. If you can also pay via Twitch bits, but none of the festival is going to be streamed. And if you try to pay by any other means, all the prices double for everyone.
So if one person tries to pay cash, everyone has to pay £400 entry.
Yes. No, just for the vendors. Just for the vendors.
As in, sorry, what do you mean just for the vendors? As in,
So
the
like,
price
let's
of
say-
beer will double for everyone if someone tries to pay cash.
Correct. It's one person inconveniencing everyone else. It's very thematic.
Okay. Well, no questions on that, Tim.
All right. The headliners of this festival. I've gone for the Mountain Goats.
Like a band or actual
Yeah, they're a
goats?
band.
Okay.
They're a band.
I've never heard
They
of
will
them.
have mountain goats on stage, though.
How's that inconvenient? That sounds very convenient.
It's not for the goats.
I think that they should be mountain lions on stage.
There's Everest.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
And what's their gimmick on stage if
They have to come from Everest.
that sounds challenging?
Yeah, that's up to them to work out.
There's a lot of that's up to them to work out.
I'm not planning it for them. I'm not making.
No, but this is the episode. You should be planning it for them.
Nah, it's not convenient for me, so it's not going to be convenient for them. And then the last one, just because I thought it'd be really funny to see on the ticket name because of how long it is. The band name is ... and you will know us by the Trail of the Dead.
And what have they
Which I
got?
assume would also happen on the festival grounds with all the alcohol being drunk up Ben Nevis.
With all of the dead people rolling down Ben Nevis who are pissed out their head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But at least they get to see the mountain goats. That's good.
I don't know that they would, though, because where's the stage?
Halfway up Ben Nevis, because all the good food's at the top. Kind of the band's up there. That's where the food is.
There's inconvenient and then there's fucking stupid.
So, on the topic of food,
Okay.
we've got fondue.
Fondue on the top of a mountain.
Yeah, because it requires electricity or a transit to cook. And where are you going to get that?
Well, how are you serving fondue then?
That's up to the people to work out. We'll give them the cheese and the chocolate or whatever, but that's up to them to do.
There's a lot of this. That's up to them. That's not my planning area.
The next thing they can dip into the chocolate if they want. We're selling whole lobster.
But there's no way to cook it.
No, that's not the problem. It's because it's so cold, the shells will be really brittle, so it's just going to be a nightmare to remove.
So, I don't want to call you a massive Tory, but the two things you've chosen are fondue and lobster.
Well, the next thing is less of a Tory meal. It's just spaghetti and red sauce without a container, served straight into the hand.
I like that one.
We've got entire nuts, shell and all, and it's a mixed variety. So, walnut, work it out.
I feel like the top of Ben Nevis is going to be a shit show.
And then the last thing I've got is cotton candy.
Why?
Because as soon as cotton candy gets cold, it shrinks and hardens.
But what if it's raining? Then it disappears.
Well, exactly. It's
Have
not
you seen that
convenient.
video of the little raccoon who's really excited about the
Yeah.
cotton candy and drops in a puddle and it just goes...
Because they wash their food, and he's like, "Oh, is it gone?" But I thought it'd be funny to ask ChatGPT to what it'd do with the cotton candy.
If it was frozen and brittle and hard.
Well, just if they were selling cotton candy at a festival of inconvenience up a mountain.
Okay.
It said, and this is a quote, "It's spun fresh at base camp, then flash frozen in liquid nitrogen so it becomes as brittle as glass.
Yummy.
To keep it festive," I don't know why I included the word festive in there. I didn't tell it to do that. "A shot of overproof alcohol is poured on top of it, so then it's lit on fire. So it's like a flaming cotton candy on a stick. The stick, however, in this case, is actually a trekking pole.
Right.
And you can hike up the trail with it while holding it aloft like a sticky burning torch, or you can eat it. But as it melts and drips and singes your gloves, if the mountain breeze hits it just right, you've basically got flaming cotton candy hair gel." Alternatively, you can just eat it not on fire, but it will harden immediately in the cold air.
I don't understand who's paying £200 for this shit show.
The people who want to have problems in this world.
And let's say I am the lead singer of the Mountain Goats, who I've never heard of, but
Mountain Goats are pretty good.
have they got a lead singer?
They do have a lead singer.
Okay, so the lead singer of the Mountain Goats says, "Tim, when Bembo, this festival going women, Do you know what? I've started to make notes because I was going to call you back on this, but it got so mental that I stopped after burnt face. So I say, look, when Bembo have gone women,
Yep.
we're booked to headline the first day. Sorry, is this over 3 days?
Yes.
It is now.
Yep.
We're booked to headline the first 3 days. Sorry, the first day of your 3-day festival. But everyone is dead at the top of the mountain.
You're not playing up there, don't worry.
But my survival, based on not being burnt alive in a Wicker Man style horrific end in the shape of your face,
Mm-hmm.
is dependent on them not being dead and them actually cheering for us.
No, it's like a comparative thing. So just like, let's say you've got 10,000 people, so will the next band.
But they won't because they'll be dead.
Not all of them. It's a comparison thing.
But also, if you've survived the first day, you're much less likely to survive to the third day.
Mm-hmm.
So the third
Well,
day.
it's a good thing you booked early, isn't it?
Okay, well, let's say I can't remember the name of the person. The third ... something. I'm already dead. The undead, whatever they're called.
Yep.
They say, hold on. Everyone's dead and frozen at the top of Ben Nevis. How can they cheer for me?
Well, you work it out.
You work out.
Yep.
Okay, well.
You had your shot at $8 million and you were late on the sign up. So.
But I would have thought that for a festival, the headline, like you've got your headliners, but the headline closes the festival.
Well, they close each day, so they're the most likely to get the most cheers throughout the day. So really, it's
But
on the bands in the
but
middle.
you said that the cheers are comparative. So
Correct.
if someone has 10,000, you compare them to someone with 10,000.
Correct.
So it doesn't matter whether they have more people there, because regardless of which band is playing, everyone will be dead
Not everyone. There'll be some people surviving.
to the end of the festival, or just.
But I would hope people can survive 3 days up a mountain. Especially the band Everest. They've just come from Everest.
Yeah, but they're playing. They can't cheer themselves.
They could be in the crowd.
No, they couldn't because they're on stage.
Not during their own set, obviously.
Well, why would they cheer for the Mountain Goats if it meant that there were 4 or 5 more people cheering for the Mountain Goats, and when they're on stage, everyone's dead?
They're friends with the mountain goats.
So they're happy to sacrifice themselves so the Mountain Goats live.
I mean, I know the mountain goats music. I don't know Everest music, so.
That's not much of an answer. Right, Tim, let's carry on. Sorry.
Yes. The only entertainment outside of music is a mountain view platform, but it's closed if the weather's too bright and it's down to the warden's discretion.
So you can go to a view as long as the view is shit.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can see too much, you can't go.
How many people are attending this festival?
I'm hoping 10.
10.
That's what I'm hoping.
10.
That's what I'm hoping.
And you've got a fondue set with lobster provided at the top of a mountain.
Well, that's not necessarily at the top of the mountain. The vendors are all going to have to compete with each other for the top spot.
No, but they don't want the top spot. They want the closest to the bottom because that's where people are climbing up from. Therefore, more likely to sell.
Look at the top of the pile food. I bet that's really good.
Yeah.
That's what people will say.
If they're you, they're saying that. The rest of us sane people go to a festival not to climb Ben Nevis and die.
The only things banned from a festival, there's 3 things.
Okay.
Portable chargers.
Okay, yeah, very inconvenient.
Yeah, very inconvenient. You can't bring your own toilet paper. The portable toilets will have toilet paper, but it's going to be bad.
It's going to be 1 ply.
Yeah.
Half ply.
Half ply, and it's always ripped in the wrong place. And then you can't bring your own hiking pole unless you bought it at the cotton candy vendor at the bottom of the mountain.
But then it's not yours, so it doesn't count.
No, it's like a rental thing. You've got to bring it back.
Okay. Do you pay a deposit on it?
Yeah, of course you do.
How much would a cotton candy pole be?
Oh, well, you can't bring your own in, so what are your other options going to be? 50 quid? Yeah. Joe just found drink.
I just spat drink all over,
actual spit
all over my own face. Wow, if you're not watching on YouTube or Spotify, boy howdy are you missing out. So Tim, let's say I'm gonna do some quick maths here.
Yep.
10 people.
Yep.
How much?
That's the minimum I'm hoping for.
Well, no, okay. Well, let's go for maximum. Let's be ambitious. Say 100 people.
Okay. Yep.
10 times your amount. So we are ambitious, right?
Yep.
Let's say they all buy early bird because it's easier for the maths.
Yep.
How much money have you made, Tim?
100 people, £200. About 20k.
20 grand. Okay. And then 100 people rent a £50 cotton candy on a fucking hiking pole.
Yeah. While it's on fire, mind you,
What?
and I have to bring it back in reasonable condition.
Okay. Regardless of how ridiculous that is, let's say 100 people there. How much money have you made, Tim?
This times 10 is 2 grand. Times that by 5 is 10 grand.
Where the fuck are you getting your math?
What do you mean?
£50
Yeah.
times 100.
Oh, times 100. I was doing 200. Sorry, my mistake.
Why are you doing
5 grand.
200?
I don't know. So it'd be about 5 grand.
Okay, so you add that together, right?
Yep.
30 grand is the maximum you can make from this festival.
Yeah.
Your liability insurance for killing everyone up in a mountain, I can almost guarantee, will be more than 30 grand. And then you still.
Because they signed a waiver to get in.
Ah, you didn't say this.
Mm. They sign it at the cotton candy machine.
They're
you
so
see.
tired from their triathlon, they have to sign something before you give them a drink of water.
Well, now hang on. First of all, they've been drinking the whole time in the triathlon because part of it's swimming. Secondly,
You don't have to drink the water you swim in, Tim.
Secondly, they're still getting that 5% discount, not including VAT.
I'm not even going into that, Tim. No. It's a £200 entry fee, including VAT.
That's where the 5% comes off.
No, because you said it's 5% plus VAT.
Yep. Yeah.
But VAT is 20% in Ben Nevis.
Correct.
So you're paying more if you do the triathlon.
Technically speaking, but the reward is your hard work. You can get a sense of a job well done.
And pay more for a shit festival that you're going to die at for it.
I mean, you swam there, didn't you?
That's not a selling point.
Oh, good.
Would you like to hear about my festival?
Well, hang on. Who am I going with?
Yes, who are you going with? If you say me, I'm not going.
I want to say Dan from Casting Views. I feel like he'd have a lot to say.
So you want to kill Dan from Casting Views?
No, I don't want to kill him. He would get like the VIP experience where it has like a remote fondue set or something.
Do you know what? I think Dan would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like that you said
Well,
Dan from Casting Views rather than Dan from Gaming Views, because there's some ambiguity there as to which one of them you might mean.
it's a Dan squared situation.
Are you taking both?
No. I'm saying
Oh,
gaming.
gaming.
Views is Dan squared.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like Dan would be calling a lot of things outrageous, but he'd still roll with it for the content.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Poor Dan.
Plus, think about how much this would blow up on TikTok, right?
Not in a good way.
No, it'd be fine. It'd be like a successful fire festival,
No.
but with snow.
Well, I don't think anything about it would be successful. Let's nip that in the bud right away.
It would be held at Ben Nevis. That's part of the goal.
Right. Tim,
Yep.
are you finished?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. I want you to scrutinise mine as much as I'm scrutinising yours.
Yeah, of course.
So remind me what your festival was all about.
Inconvenience and it being a tribute to me.
It worries me, Tim, that my festival is called When Bembo's World, and it's a tribute to you.
We're out here.
So, Tim, welcome to When Bembo's World,
Yep.
a festival in tribute of Tim. The festival takes place in the first week of September. It takes place in Mitchell, South Dakota.
Why Mitchell, South Dakota?
I was going to ask you if you knew why Mitchell, South Dakota.
Why Mitchell, South Dakota?
because it takes place and is live streamed across the web at Mitchell, South Dakota's Corn Palace.
Oh my god.
So if you can't make it, don't worry. You can watch
There's a live stream.
well, the outside of it. We don't want to give everything away for free.
No. You can see who's going, but not what's happening.
Exactly. So it's a one-day festival. It says it takes place in the first week of September. They don't tell you when in that week, but it's one of the days because it's good for the economy in Mitchell.
Yeah,
They've
and
got-
also it's around my birthday, of course.
Well, that's why I said it, but I didn't want to dox you, so I didn't say your
No, that's
birthday.
fine, yeah.
Okay,
I don't mind people knowing my birthday, September 6th. Fuck it.
I'm going to bleep it just for hilarity.
All right.
And it's got 3 stages, Tim. Okay,
3 stages.
3 stages.
The husk, the corn, and the kernel.
You are bang on, except for with the names of the stages.
So I named 3 things.
The first is the Bembo stage. This is your main
Makes
stage.
sense.
The second is called the on stage.
On stage.
Yeah, this is your
Because
second.
they're on stage.
The third is the everything stage.
Oh, when Bembo on everything.
Because
Got
it's when
it.
Bembo on everything. And the headliners of all 3 stages are in fact the same band. It's just Hollywood Undead playing like 30 sets over one day.
That's a lot of work for them,
But you love Hollywood Undead, so
famously.
I was trying to think of a band that you really, really hated, but I couldn't think of any.
I don't know there's much that I particularly hate.
But like you like some shit things, and Hollywood Undead would fall into that.
I mean, I like some songs of theirs, yeah, and I've seen them live once.
I was
but
I was
that's about
thinking of making Dead Mouse one of the headliners, but I thought you'd like it too much.
it. Yeah, that'd be too enjoyable.
Yeah. So Tim, what would you like to know about next?
I'm curious about the food.
Okay.
Because we already know about all of the entertainment being Hollywood Undead.
Well, not the entertainment off stage. There is other
Oh,
entertainment.
wow.
Would you like to know the entertainment first?
Let's do that first, and then we'll go to food.
Okay. The entertainment is, Tim, all over the city of Mitchell. Fighting game tournaments everywhere,
That's pretty good.
except for the only game they play in these fighting game tournaments is the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Smash Brothers, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
I can get behind that.
Except for Smash Brothers and Nickelodeon aren't included.
Right, so it's just Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
All across the city, yeah. It's just Mike Tyson knocking out festival goers.
Like him, actually, or?
Well, they think they're playing the game, but when they start it up, he comes and just punches them in the face and they die.
Is it kind of like the "Are you sure about that" meme where he just kind of tears down a wall?
Exactly.
I see.
Okay, so that's your entertainment. Mike Tyson beating you up wherever you go. And this is for everyone that's there. I estimate between 15 and 20,000 people will want to attend when Bembo's World.
Did you see Mike Tyson punching Mr. Beast in the stomach, by the way?
I did. It was really satisfying.
Well, all the comments I saw about was like, yeah, world heavyweight champion Mike Tyson punches man who's never taken a pit in his life.
Yeah. And it hurts him. Ooh, big surprise. Right, Tim, the food.
Yep.
2 major food tents for these 15 to 20,000 people.
That's a lot of queuing.
They're big tents.
Right. How many checkouts on each tent?
Think of like a Costco checkout section.
You are speaking my language.
Yeah. 1 tent, Gaetanos.
Is he going to be there, like, personally insulting people who leave bad reviews, like,
And
on the day?
not just those that leave bad reviews. Everyone that orders gets a personalised insult from Gaetano.
That's awesome.
That is good.
That's awesome.
The other one is a steak place,
But you have to choke on it.
but it's that from that restaurant where you were sick everywhere.
What, where I nearly choked to death?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay, so it's a Miller and Carter steak.
It's a Miller and Carter steak, but you have to choke on it and vomit everywhere.
Okay, alright, so those people don't actually get to eat anything because it all comes back up afterwards.
Depends how fussy you are. You might get to eat afterwards.
Okay.
Like a sick dog.
Yeah, good. It comes with a toothpick and a straw. Good.
Yeah, exactly. And then the drink.
Yep.
The drink is whatever Tim drank that night that he woke up in the gold room.
Oh my god, that was Sambuca Raspberry. That was the thing that kicked it all off.
Sambuca Raspberry, then, is the only drink available at the festival. Not even water.
No.
Just Sambuca
No water.
raspberry everywhere. So the other thing that's good for you to know is the price is $6,500 per ticket.
$6,500.
Yeah.
$6,500
Yeah.
to get possibly assaulted by former world heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, get insulted by a New Jersey restaurant owner, nearly choke on a steak, eat your own sick, and get drunk, and watch Hollywood Undead 30 times.
Yes.
Okay,
I went-
all right, as long as you're confident in that marketing strategy.
I am, but within that price included one Gaetano's cheesesteak sandwich every day,
Okay, so you get a meal a day.
one steak from Miller and Cart that you must choke on,
Right, so okay, fine.
and 2 shots of raspberry sambuca.
This doesn't seem like a very good deal.
And you get to watch Hollywood Undead 30 times.
You're not making the deal any better.
What if I dropped it if you did a triathlon before it to $3,000?
So over half price if you did a triathlon beforehand. Keep in mind, I've never done a triathlon.
Yes. Maybe you'd want to.
I mean, I suppose if you were really passionate about Hollywood Undead and Gaetano's and choking on steak and Sambuca and wanting to meet / be assaulted by Mike Tyson.
Yes. The other thing that's good for
might
you
do
to know,
that.
so although the Hollywood Undead are only performing 30 times on one day,
Only 30 times.
on one day, across 3 stages,
Yep.
the food tents are there the whole time,
24/7.
24/7, for the full week.
Okay.
And
It's a week now. I thought it was a 3-day.
well, no, it's a 1-day event with 3 stages that takes place in the first week of September.
Oh, I see.
But only Hollywood Undead are only there for 1 day.
Okay,
but
so there's other bands, presumably.
no, there's just no music for the rest of it.
Right. So it's a very quiet time in South Dakota in the Corn Museum.
In the Corn Palace, you get to go and see the Corn Palace.
All right. Fine.
And then, so I would take. No, before I say who I'm taking, after day 3, where all you've eaten is steak and cheesesteak sandwiches,
Yep. So steak on steak.
all of
Feeling like a big mistake coming here, by the way.
all of the toilet seats in Mitchell, South Dakota, are glued down, so you have to shit on the toilet seat.
I'm not shitting for a week.
you,
I'm not doing it.
You are if all you're eating is cheesesteaks.
No, it'll come back up the other way.
Yeah, okay, well, that's your choice. That's your
I
choice.
don't think it is. I don't think it's a choice. I think you're misunderstanding the word choice.
That's your choice.
I think we're going to have to come to an impasse on the word choice.
I'm taking you.
Right. Okay. So,
but you're
what you're
paying for your ticket, so you have to choose whether you do the
Yeah,
triathlon before.
I figured that might be the case. So, what I can do is either do a triathlon and pay $3,000 to torture myself for a week, or not do a triathlon and pay $6,500 to torture myself for a week.
Yeah, but you get loads of Hollywood Undead, which you love.
Like 3 songs.
I can only think of one lyric, and that's too much.
Everywhere I go.
That's the only lyric I know.
War Child.
Nope. 2 songs.
I don't know any other Hollywood Undead songs off the top of my head.
Well, just to sweeten the deal, those are the only 2 songs that they play on all of the stages.
So they're doing. How long's a set? Like an hour and a half?
How long?
Maybe
How long are those songs?
Fucking 2 and 3 minutes, maybe a piece.
7-minute sets.
So let's just do some quick maths here.
Okay.
7 times by 30.
Yeah.
Right, well, you're getting us 210 minutes.
3 hours of Hollywood Undead.
That's just a regular set for them, but with 2 songs only.
2.5 hours, actually.
Oh, yeah.
No, three
Sorry,
and a
yeah,
half
it's an easy
hours.
day
What
for
am I
them.
doing? 3.5 hours.
They would have to do something really exciting to keep that all afloat.
Or you could just really like those 2 songs.
You could just like those 2 songs. I'm not sure if I could listen to them on loop for 2.5 hours.
What stops you doing that normally?
The fact that other songs exist and other bands exist, and I have the freedom to choose that.
during one of the sets, but they won't tell you which one, Churus Ass come out and do a song.
Fuck. Okay, I do really like Churros Ass.
And then on another one mystery slot, CKY come in and do the chorus of 96 Quite Bitter Beings, but that's it. That's all they do.
I could take or leave that.
But it's there. And all you've heard is War Child and Everywhere I Go for the last 3 hours.
God, it would be like torture, wouldn't it? You would crave anything, literally anything else.
Would you crave being punched in the face by a former world heavyweight champion?
I fucking might. I might.
Right, Tim, that's When Bembo's World. We just live in it. And that's the strapline of the festival. When Bembo's World,
Sure.
we just live in it.
We just live in it.
Which festival do you think you'd rather go to?
Well, you're what? Well, I say you're one because I stand less of a chance of dying. I have to choke on steak 7 days.
You don't have to. You can just have the cheesesteak and get insulted.
Oh, well, then that.
So you're going to When Bembo's World?
I would go to When Bembo's World.
I'll be honest, I'm not fucking climbing a mountain, so I'd go to When Bembo's World as well. So, there you go. Two Blokes from Blighty coming out with When Bembo's World sometime in the near future.
Yeah. Join us at the Corn Palace.
Join us at the Corn Palace in South Dakota. Well, this was our new format, Tim. What did you think?
I thought it was interesting. A lot more free flowy, which is nice.
I liked it. It was good. But,
Tell us, audience.
yeah, tell us which one you go to. And if you've got any feedback on our new format, please let us know in our Discord. You can find us on all social media platforms under @GameClubPod, I think. Sounds about right.
That sounds correct.
Our Discord invite is in our X, formerly known as Twitter, bio.
It's on Blue Sky as well.
I think I don't even know if I have the login to Blue Sky. So
No, me either.
we don't post there, so don't bother.
Don't bother. Don't bother with social media. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it. It's full of people like Elon Musk, and
Yeah.
we don't like them. Tim,
I saw a Tesla the other day with a bumper sticker on it that said, "I bought this before Elon went crazy."
very good, very very good. Tim, we've changed a lot in this episode, but some things don't change. Have you got a message that you want to give our audience?
Take that, you bastards.
Take that, you bastards. We'll see you in a week's time. Bye.